Sounds like one more day of this hot weather.
Yeah.
I feel like hot is the right word here.
Pretty warm. Yeah.
And then kind of back to normal, or still above average?
Well, kind of normal. Like
Okay.
60-ish, which is really way closer to average than where we've been at. But
We'll feel that difference.
I
though.
know.
Ooh.
Especially yesterday. Yesterday being 86 is wild. We're still warm today, not quite as warm. And you look away from the coastline, that's where we have those 80s in Freiburg and Berlin. But Portland and Wiscasset and Rockland are sitting in the low 70s with an onshore flow. So that's going to be a detriment to getting much warmer than this because the wind will be off the water a bit. A lot of sunshine out there. There is a bank of clouds and maybe some low-level fog involved in that too, into the mid-coast and moving into down East Maine. But we're waiting for this front back here, and that's going to give us some rain. It's also going to change our temperature profile drastically. So the front right now doesn't look all that well put together, but I think as it moves through tonight, it will get a little bit more enhancement as far as precipitation. We'll see more of these yellows and oranges with some heavier downpours in there, but it's just going to move from northwest to southeast. So the rest of today looks good. Again, the coastline is cooler than inland locations. Inland locations hanging around 80 through this afternoon. And then we go into tonight, clouds increase. I will say before midnight, I don't think we're going to see much rain. So if you're going to be out and about, I don't see a problem with the rain there. But after midnight, it does start to move in from the northwest to southeast and a few pockets down over southern coastal Maine too. This is 4 a.m. and there's some periods of heavy rain, temperatures in the 60s. For the morning commute tomorrow, a good part of the state is seeing at least some version of rain, light to moderate rain with a few heavy downpours in there. And then by mid-morning, we've cleared out over western Maine and New Hampshire, but it's still raining over the mid-coast and down East Maine. And then we clear out slowly from west to east. And so I think our best chance of sun will be the mountains and western Maine, and our lowest chance of getting any sun in is probably down East Maine, where we might just make it. This is 5 o'clock, but the sun sets around 6 in that latitude this time of the year. So it's going to be close whether or not they'll be able to get any late day sun. Temperatures will start falling tomorrow night into the 30s by early Thursday morning, and Thursday will be drastically cooler with highs only in the 50s. In some cases in the mountains staying in the 40s for high temperatures. So that is a big shift, right? A place like Berlin, for example, that was in the 80s, will see a high of 46, 47. So that is a huge swing. Cool again on Thursday night, and then Friday's a bright day with high temperatures closer to average, right around 60 degrees. As far as rainfall goes from this front, the models have been pretty consistent at about 3/4 of an inch. There's upside potential up to 1 inch, but there's not a lot of that, I don't think. Most of us end up around 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. Good news for the weekend, we talked about whether or not we'd be able to stay dry on Sunday and Monday, and the models have now come into a better alignment here. You can see the GFS is still closer with that rain on Sunday night, but it even still keeps it south of us, whereas yesterday this low was up here. So my sense is that the GFS is slowly caving to the European model and will end up dry through the weekend, but not particularly warm. Average high is 63, just about that, except for Thursday. That will be a bit cooler behind the front, but yeah, just about what you might expect. We still put watching low on Monday. I might be able to take that out this afternoon if the models hold where they are, and we would just stay dry over the long weekend. Frosty mornings, probably 2, Thursday morning and also Friday morning look a bit chilly, but that's not unusual this time of year to see, some patchy frost in the morning if it's clear out. So.
Yeah, back to normal, back to reality, huh?
Yeah, this could be it. This could be it, because I looked out 10 days and I don't see anything like this again. And it gets pretty hard to do that around Halloween.
Yeah, yeah. Well, enjoy the shorts today.
Yep.
All right, Keith, thank you.